Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Tuesday morning. It is April 22nd and it is 3:20 in the a.m. I'm going to share this with you. I have become completely besotted with, call them overnight oats. I call them refrigerator oats. For those of you who like oatmeal, which I do, as a kid, I think, that contributed to my diabetes, the way we ate it. I'm just joking. I'm a type 1 diabetic, which means my pancreas just doesn't work. But I did eat a lot of sugar as a kid and as an adult. I didn't get diagnosed until late in life, but like so many of my other health issues, symptoms were present, but because the healthcare was so poor back in the day, you had to be almost dead in order to get adequate hospital care because of the cost. The main staples for everything, and most African Americans will tell you this, the main staples for everything was a good constitution, which means a good poop. You had aspirin, you had mercurochrome, which I call the devil's spit. If you were lucky, you had Band-Aids, but for the most part, gauze, an ace bandage, aspirin. Now here are the medications: aspirin, ready? Castor oil, Robitussin, and Vicks. Now, if Robitussin and Vicks didn't cure you, that castor oil got you up and going, both literally and figuratively. It got you up and going, and so everything else was ignored. Advanced dentistry back in the day was that gold open face crown in the front. For my mother, hearing her talk about those gold crowns, she would refer to that as country dentistry. But from my father's side of the family, that was, again, affluence, because you had gold in your mouth. That part. So yeah, there you got a little history lesson, a little medical thing. But refrigerator oats or overnight oats, because I'm taking insulin and another medication, and I'm trying to eat healthy. Now the thing about diabetes is lots of protein, because you want to keep your blood cells healthy. So I start off with a breakfast of fiber, because you also want gut health. And I discovered these overnight oats, refrigerator oats. And let me show you this little special bowl I have. Okay, I need to wash it because I just ate my breakfast. But yeah, here's the bowl. The lid has its own spoon. So, cute little thing. So you put a little milk in there, and now they make overnight oats. But I also use regular oatmeal. You put a little milk in there, put the oatmeal. For me, I put a layer of berries after I do that. So this particular bowl had blackberry, raspberry, and blueberries. Sometimes I put a little row of almonds. Sometimes I actually a little peanut butter. So then I put a layer of Greek yogurt for my protein. Put it in the refrigerator, and I grab one of the bowls. I have a couple in the morning, throw it in a Ziploc, throw it in my backpack, and believe it or not, that little itty bitty amount keeps you full for the better part of the day. It's also training my brain, because I am full, that now that hunger is, or eating is habitual for me, because I know I'm full. And if I'm thinking about food, it's like, okay, what triggered that thought? Because I know I am full. So it's kind of changing my eating habits as well. So I suggest you experiment with the oats. You know, and if I can't have the oats, some mornings, boiled eggs. Some of you don't like boiled eggs. Make a small egg salad. Yeah. And I make what I call deviled egg salad. And then I make deviled eggs and chop them up. Sometimes I sprinkle a little bacon for added protein. You know, all kinds of different things you can do to eat healthy. And please believe, a couple of years back, those words wouldn't have come out of my mouth.